Okay. S, D, B, S, B, S, Cele, fuck off. S, B, fuck off. S tier, suck off. C tier, Core Mesmer, C, Mirage, padding, absolutely fucking padding, just like the rest of them. B, Ranger, S tier, shut the fuck up, chat. Tempest, fucking C, trash. C, trash. B tier, Vindi, C tier, B tier. Alright, there we go. Okay, so you played these classes here: Heal Vindicator, Support Scourge, DPS HOLO, Cele Firebrand, Support Druid, Boon Chrono, and DPS Berserker. Okay? The rest of this shit is not going to do anything, okay? You're not going to do anything, okay? Unless somehow you're playing versus bad team. Maybe. But for now, this is the meta. Okay? This is the fucking meta, dude. Okay? Like that. And the party should be Chrono in every party, Hollow Smith every party, Cele Firebrand every party, fucking, and then Scourge every party. You could even run Scourge every party. You don't need to. And then you can play another support. So you have like 1 DPS. But you could run 2 DPS and get rid of one of the Scourges, or get run over with the Heal Vindi, and you could play 2 DPS. But like, you don't need that much DPS. You literally don't even need that much DPS. Like, if you have like 10 DPS, it should be enough. Or not even 10. You could have like 8. But like, I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that is good. Like, just put these here for a second. Like this here is good. This here, this is the best. This is the best in slot right here. Okay, we don't want to see, if we have double support in some parties like this, it's okay. It's fine. But ideally, I would say depends on the party and how hard the fights are. But this is definitely, like, you can play like this, or you can play like this. Okay, but there's options. Okay, but that's what you're playing, boys. Okay, copium. No spike. Padding. It's even more padding than longbow and prime light beam, because at least these guys have burst as well as padding. These are all padding. This here is not that. I don't know. Maybe it could be good if the players are insane at the game, but I don't think so. It's not going to be bursty enough. It's too slow to set up a burst, double meteor shower, firestorm, blah blah blah. It's going to be way too long to set up. It probably will do okay. It might do okay, but I don't think so, boys. Spellbreaker might be actually A tier. If you're gaming, it might be okay, because you can still do a bit of damage with this. I wouldn't play it support though. I'd play DPS. Scrapper might actually be also B tier, but it's padding again. Pad. Reaper, unfortunately, Reaper, I don't know, man. Reaper can pop off. The problem with Reaper is DH brings shield, brings F3, and it brings a pull. Reaper can bring pull, but other than that, what is it bringing? Strips? Don't really need strips when you could just reboon all the time, right? Strips aren't really that important in 50 versus 50. Like, who cares about strips, honestly? I mean, you have Wild Bomb anyway, right? I don't know. I would like to see Reaper being used, and maybe a commander can actually use Reaper and get away with it. Honestly, it might be pretty good. Maybe. This maybe could be like A tier, but it just depends on the commander. Maybe. This might actually be... These might actually be B tier. Vert is like stripping and doing some damage, but I don't really think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be that good. Maybe Tempest is also B tier. Maybe. Okay, maybe Herald is like... Maybe Herald's B tier as well, actually. Maybe Soul Beast can be... Maybe Ranger can be okay. Maybe Soul Beast can be okay. I don't know, something like this. This looks okay. Core Necro. Maybe C tier. Shroud 4. Big. Something like that. You reckon Spectre? Well, I'm yet to see a Spectre being used and it doing something. But maybe it's good. Oh, it's all dependent on the player, I guess. But legit, all you need to do is fucking overheat on this fucking class, mate. Like, it's not difficult, right? And this one, you just press one skill. It's not like you need to, like, really think about it too hard. Like, the DPS is super easy to play, honestly. Berserker's easier to play than HOLO, I'd say. Chronomonster's fucking super easy to play. Cele Firebrand's pretty easy to play. Scourge is apparently hard to play because no one knows how to fucking transfuse. Druid is kind of a bit... I feel like Druid's okay, but it's a bit slow, and it's a bit slow sometimes. With the support. If there's cooldowns, whereas Heal Vindi always has something available, like most of the time. Also, Heal Vindi, if you're dodging, you're still supporting. With Druid, you're not. And you don't really need stealth in this meta. Glyph Res maybe could be good. Honestly, Glyph Res could be good on the transfusion. I would like to have seen some Druid carrying in these fights with the Glyph Res. Because in those fights, you saw people getting transfused and then no one resing. And I think the Glyph Res may be pretty good. The Spirit Res, sorry. Could be good. Weaver not A tier? Nah. It depends on the player, right? It depends on the player. But I don't think so. Catalyst does bring more boons. So, yeah. Yeah, either the Spirit Pulsing Res or the Glyph of Stars in CA. Either one of those. We're just talking about fucking ZERG, the ZERG AFK China meta, guys. We're not talking about fucking roaming, bro. Calm down, thief. All the fucking thieves in the chat. Holy shit, calm down. You put my class in the D slot. What are you doing? It's A. It's S tier. Guys, don't play thief in fucking ZERG. You dumbass. And if you do, you play Spectre and then you do no damage. Probably. I'd like to see some Spectre doing some China GVG. That would be nice, though. Anyway, Perma Stab, Perma Resist, Massive Cleanse, no downtime, Barrier. Like, this class is fucking sick. Also, it survives really well under pressure. Druid, it has a lot of things that the cast time and the situation is always like, oh shit, I wish I had this skill up, and I wish I had this skill up, and I wish I had this skill up. But yeah, might be okay in the right hands, but I feel like Druid is more like it's better in like a bit smaller scale. Anyway, can we do this, guys? Can we play either one DPS in a party or two DPS in a party? But always Chronomancer. Okay, always Vindi or Druid. Always HOLO and always Cele Firebrand. And then if you want to play some Scourges in party, you don't need all the Scourges every party. If you've got a couple of good Scourges, it's good enough for transfuse. Like, you just need a rotation. But if you're all playing Scourge and you're all wasting transfusion on the first downs, you're literally worthless, by the way. You're absolutely worthless. You may as well play another Chronomancer, give all the boons in the game, and then you can use Illusion. And you can even use Boon Strip or whatever. Or you could play a DPS class. But yeah, either one of these three. I feel like Scourge on its own is not enough in a party unless it has Chronomancer and Firebrand. If Scourge is in a party with no Chrono, no Firebrand, you're fucked. If this guy here is in a party with no Firebrand, no Chrono, he's fine. This guy is in party with no Firebrand, no Chrono, Druid's kind of fucked. So again, if you wanna carry, boys, and I mean Firebrand, Chrono, and Heal Vindi. HOLO's not going to be that good on its own as well. Like, this is all reliant on... So, don't automatically just think, well, I log in at HOLO and we win the game. No, because it's all reliant. Everything's all mixed. You have to be a fucking team. But yeah, if Commander keeps putting... I see this all the time. Commanders keep putting a fucking HOLO in a party over here with a Scourge. and with a Chrono or something, yeah, like this, no Firebrand, bro, it isn't enough, dude. Because the Chronos that are playing Chrono aren't playing the video game, by the way. Most of the Chronos that are playing Chrono have literally just picked it up right now because it's meta. So please, don't put Chrono on its own, unless it's a very last resort. Okay, it isn't supposed to go on its own. Because most of them won't even play the right trait lines, and they won't even know what the fuck they're doing. Okay? So, please play Firebrand, because everyone's been playing Firebrand for ages. We know how to play the game on Firebrand. Sure, we do need to play Chrono. We need to learn how to play it. So, keep playing it. But don't rely on the Chrono to fucking carry, by the way. And if you're a commander in a party, and you're playing Chronomancer, put a fucking Firebrand with you. Literally, you're griefing yourself, by the way. Like, holy shit. I don't know, you obviously think you're fucking better than you are, but no. Please no.